Hi, this is Jacqueline Young from Entrepreneurial Startup Launch, and I'm also the founder and director of Millennium Financial Exchange Corp. Today, this video is the last of my 4 introductory videos. I'm going to talk about the sources of financing. Show me the money. Most of the applications that I receive are all looking for money, looking for funding, and I have to say that many of these businesses and entrepreneurs, by the time I receive their project application, they already have been looking for funding for a few years and have not been successful. After reading their business plan, or sometimes not even a business plan, they will send me a teaser, they'll send me bits and pieces of documents giving me information about the business, and I have to spend a lot of time reading through a pile of documents, information, many a times just trying to understand what is the business all about, who owns the technology, how much do they want, and many a times I have to read 15, 25 pages before I get to the core information, the very important information, which is what I covered in the executive summary. In 2 pages, 5 pages, in less than 5 minutes, the reader wants to know an overview of the whole business. What it is, who it is, where is it, why it is important, and how much are you looking for. Just that simple 6 pieces of information to get an overview first before reading the details, right? So without all those important documents, which is the executive summary, the business plan, which is a very important tool, it is so hard it's not bankable, it's not presentable to any financier. I can't present that to anyone for funding. I just want to share with you in my past business, one of them is EdSurf Consultants in Malaysia, where my partner and I, who is an ex-banker, we own a franchise from England, from what is the name now? I suddenly can't remember. We had the franchise to stage banking, financial and banking training programs. We had the exclusive franchise in Malaysia. All the banks, security firms, financial institutions, central bank executives, top executives and top bankers have been to our training programs. So I know almost all the banks, all the bankers in town, and we structure funding with these bankers, and it is not uncommon. The bankers will tell you or tell me that out of 100 applications, the most 2 or 3 applications will be successful in getting a loan. That is because the business plan, the applications, is just not presentable. That is why I organize this whole program of entrepreneurial startup launch, the masterclass. To us, it is so essential, so basic. It's like every day, bread and butter. But to many entrepreneurs, they don't seem to understand that these are the essential ingredients that they must have when they are looking for funding. So I just want to summarize the 7 sources of funding, and which I will cover in more detail in my masterclass. First and foremost, of course, is your personal investment. Now, a potential investor would like to know just how much have you already spent, how much seed capital you have already put in yourself, how much the amount of not just your time and effort but money you spent will show to the banker, investor, just how much you believe in your own project and business, how passionate you are to want to make it happen, that you put so much of everything that you have into it. So your personal investment. Just want to share very quickly a story of Elon Musk. Everybody knows who Elon Musk is. He is the brainchild and the super entrepreneur today, one of the richest men in the world. When he started the Tesla electric cars, at the same time, he also started his SpaceX, the only private company in the world that sent a rocket to the outer space. In 2008, which is the financial crisis in the United States, he was almost bankrupt because 3 attempts of shooting the rocket into space all failed. And he's down to his last funding, whether he quit or whether he will take the last effort to launch the 4th launch. At the same time, he also had problem with his Tesla electric cars manufacturing. Again, they run out of money. But he was willing to put the last money that he has into it. He believes so much. He believes so much in this business. And in that meeting where he had his business partners and venture capitalists in the table, when he announced that he is going ahead to continue and he's going to put in his investment. And the other partners believe in him, his confidence, and they went with him. They funded him. And that's how he survived and he became successful. The rest is history. And the rocket is the 4th attempt actually went into space. It was a huge success, made history. And shortly after that, NASA gave him a $1.5 billion contract. So these are interesting stories. There are plenty of stories I have to share with you. So personal investment to show, just how much you believe in your own business. Second is the love money. Love money means, money from your loved ones. It could be from your relatives, your family, your parents who believe in you and loan you the money or invest in your business with you. And thirdly is the venture capital. Venture capitalists are investors who would take the risk in startup businesses. It's not easy to find a venture capitalist investor. It is very hard to find a bank to lend money because banks don't want to take risks. So then there is the angel investor. Angel investors are individual investor who have the financial resources, experience, and entrepreneurship to believe in your business. Then there is the business incubators. Usually these are government funded incubators who provide you the facilities, infrastructure, laboratories to incubate your business until it is ready to be commercialized. The next one is government grants and subsidies. If you come from a country such as the United States and Canada, there are many government grants and subsidies to help to finance startup entrepreneurs. So you can look out for these, or you engage professionals that can help you to sort this type of funding. And the last is the bank loans. which is really not easy and tough. But they are the most common institutions around. I would say for most small medium loans, you go to the local banks. And but remember, banks look for companies with sound track records, with credibility, with a business that is very sound and feasible. A dream project is not enough. You've got to be backed up by facts and research and information to make it feasible. And if you have a very good market to sell your products, you have already done some marketing, even better if you have off-take agreements, that would be the best. So I will leave you here with these sources of funding, and my Millennium Financial Exchange is one where we help entrepreneurs around the globe to source funding. So you can engage in independent professional firms like ours with decades of experience, with network of partners in various countries, and knowledgeable in the market, the political background, and the particular industry, and network with funds, financial institutions, or individuals, angels, to finance your business or projects. So I look forward to you joining my masterclass, where I will cover each and every one of these 10 modules in detail. Goodbye and good luck.